The Celtics have used a very specific way to guard Jalen Brunson this year, and it all revolves around one primary focus. There's no denying that Jalen Brunson is one of the best scorers in the NBA. He just led the Knicks to a first-round victory against the Pistons, including a monster final shot to clinch the series. The Pistons guarded Brunson with Schroeder for a lot of the series, especially in Game 6. The problem with that is they also guarded Karl-Anthony Towns with Tobias Harris, and they weren't too thrilled to give up that switch. And since Tobias Harris had to worry about Cat's 3-ball, this left Brunson a lot of space to drive downhill on Schroeder. On top of that, Schroeder was super aggressive with the way he guarded him. The whole Pistons team was, and this left Brunson a ton of chances to get to the free throw line. But the Celtics don't do that, and their personnel is built perfectly to guard Brunson and this Knicks lineup. See, while the Pistons guarded Cat with Tobias Harris, the Celtics usually guard him with Jason Tatum, and they're more than comfortable giving up that switch, so the Knicks don't like to run that pick and roll. Instead, they want to bring the big into the action, which means they're left screening with Josh Hart, because the Celtics guard Josh Hart with the big so he can help over and roam into the paint. But when Josh Hart sets that screen, the Celtics big doesn't care about him. They're not worried about his floor spacing at all, so whoever the big is in the action just sinks back into the paint and takes away the drive. If Drew Holiday is healthy, he will almost certainly be the primary matchup on Jalen Brunson for the series, and if not, they've guarded him with Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and Peyton Pritchard as well. This funnel system that takes away Brunson's rim shots but also allows the Celtics to get late contests is their way of controlling what shots he takes. All of that leads into the primary focus of this Celtics game plan. Don't foul Brunson. Brunson will do anything he can to get to the free throw line, especially in that first round series against Detroit. So what does the Celtics game plan revolve around? Whatever you do, don't let Brunson shoot free throws. The Celtics and Knicks played 4 times in the regular season, and Brunson shot 18 free throws across those 4 matchups, but 13 of them came in the same game. What happened in that game? The Celtics weren't disciplined. They reached in too much and were too aggressive with the way they guarded Brunson. But that means in the other times these teams scored off, Brunson only attempted a combined 5 free throws. They completely kept him off the line. The Celtics are constantly keeping their hands down, contesting from the side, and doing whatever possible to make Brunson uncomfortable, but not getting close enough to where he can grip to free throw. Whenever Brunson takes a shot in the lane, the Celtics don't jump right away. They wait for him to be almost done with a shooting motion, and then they contest late so they don't foul him. Sometimes the shot goes in, but they're willing to take that bet. Brunson shot 82% from the free throw line during the regular season, and in the first round against the Pistons, he was just under that mark. If you take that math across 2 free throw attempts, there's a roughly 67% chance he's going to make both. Meanwhile, Brunson's percentages from the mid-range and 3 are much lower than that. It's literally a math game for the Celtics, but it also limited his ability to get his teammates involved, because if Brunson's taking these late contested mid-range shots, then he's not kicking out to open teammates from 3, because the Celtics aren't helping over. When Brunson likes to run the pick and roll, the only 2 players that are guarding him are the big men in his matchup, and since most of these actions include Josh Hart setting the screen, that means the rest of the Celtics are glued to Karl-Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges, so there's no passing lanes for Brunson to get those guys involved. The Celtics game plan is a dual threat. Sure, Brunson gets a few open shots, but he's also not passing to his teammates, and he's not getting to the free throw line. That's 2 sources of Knicks offense completely eliminated from the table. As the Celtics and Knicks square off in the second round, Brunson is going to have the ball in his hands a lot, but based on what we saw in the regular season, the Celtics already have a solidified game plan of how they're going to contain him.